Now the third one is ancestral altar. Ancestral, there are some of us that come from family where they worship idol. Some of us are descendants of a very powerful native doctor who has an idol in his house, who he himself is the custodian of that idol. By the time he dies, meanwhile, while he's doing that, there are some of them that have dedicated their children's children into that idol. Take care of my children, no. Do this one for them, no. Must not allow anything happen to this one, no. Every child that is born in that generation, they take their image, they put it there and put their names there, and the something will continue. But these people now come up, they begin to help children, the idol will extend to them, and they may not know. They begin to affect every one of them. It's real. These are the things that are happening. They begin to affect them. Sometimes some people are even pastors. They go to, you want to do the work of God, and you did not even destroy that idol, break the covenant that holds you to that idol. Then they become a problem for you. So let me just open to this Judges chapter 6, and I'll be reading from verse 25. You see, so when we talk about these idols, and on the side of some women, there are problems, because those are these things that you come up and you say you're having sex in the dream. You do have sex in the dream. Every night you have sex in the dream. There are some of them that have been dedicated to that family idol. It's very, very common. You're dedicated to that idol. And this one, he has taken you as a wife, and he wants to have you for himself. These are the ones that the Bible calls the lawful captives. The Bible says, shall the prey be taken away from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? Because your parents have handed you over to that deity. So they have collected certain things from them, they have helped them when they wanted to help them, and those are the situations. So they've handed you over a lawful captive. To get you out of them is only God. He said, thus saith the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be delivered, and the prey of even the captive of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. Only God can deliver you. So you need deliverance when you see yourself in that. What was said to Gideon in the book of Judges chapter 6 verse 25 said, and it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, take thy father's young bullock, even the second bullock of 7 years old, and throw down the altar of Baal that thy father had, and cut down the grove that is by it, and build an altar unto the Lord thy God upon the top of this rock. And in the other place, and take the second bullock and offer a burnt sacrifice with the wood of the grove which thou shalt cut down. You see now, so he has to destroy the altar. That means he has to separate himself from the ancestral altar, from the ancestral idol, before you can serve God, before you can do the things of God. God instructed, first of all, destroy that altar. We don't need it. Every covenant that binds you with that altar has to be destroyed. Then you'll be free to do the work of God. So to achieve that, you need deliverance. So that is it. Let me quickly run through the other one. Some personal mistakes we make. Some personal mistakes we make can put us into problem, can invite battle into our lives. For example, if you read Joshua chapter 7 verse 21, you see the mistake that Achan made. Most of us make such mistakes and we carry problems. See, Joshua chapter 7 verse 21 says, when I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment, and 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I converted them and took them, and behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. You see now, that single mistake brought problem into the entire camp of the Israelites. They faced a nation called Ai, and they were defeated twice. Why? Somebody brought in something that was cursed into the camp, and God's anger rose against them. But when they were investigating the matter, they realized that it was Achan. So when they asked Achan, what happened? He said, I only picked those things. I did not steal them. As he was passing through, he saw some of these Babylonish garments, very beautiful suits, and he picks one. And he saw silver, he saw money, gold. You can imagine how the cost of gold today, even today's world. Gold is in millions, hundreds of millions, billions. He saw plenty of gold. He packed them, packed silver, took it into his tent, hid them in the ground, and left them there, waiting for the time to use them before this problem came. He said that was what he did. And he never knew that these things have been caused. The curse have been placed on them, and they have been instructed that nobody should take those things, anything that belongs to the Babylonians. And that was what he did. And you know what? This particular problem brought problem to his home. That was what claimed his life, his property, his everything that he owned. Both his family were killed together. They all died. Why? Because of his mistakes. There are some of us who make some mistakes. At times you go on the road and you see a bundle of money, or you see some money that is scattered everywhere, and you say, "Oh, it's luck for me. God has blessed me." No, some of them are ritual money. There are some people that use that money to buy life from whoever picks them. Maybe they are already about to die through a certain ailment, and they say, "Okay, you have to bring huge amount of money. Let us use it to sell off your debt." To sell off your death. And the person will bring the money, they will do the ritual, and they will rub it all over his body, and they say, throw it in a strategic place where people can see them and pick. Whosoever picked that money will have bought his death. Once you begin to use that money, you don't have a choice, except you have a very strong man of God that will conduct deliverance on you and send the death back to where it comes from. That is just what can happen. It has happened in many cases. See, people just see money, they say, thank God, I've seen money. Don't pick any money, there's nothing there for you. Nobody will come and begin to throw a bundle of money everywhere for you. There are some people, they go to some parties, and these parties, they are supposed to be birthday parties. Look, some people organize birthday twice in a year. I've seen somebody who organized birthday twice. Did the first one, and then later that year, he said he's invited. I said, what is he doing again? He said he's doing birthday. I said, how many times was he born? Before people's eyes were opened. You see, some of these 419, they do these things. They will prepare food. You don't even know what they are celebrating. Because you just want to eat, you go there, you carry big meat and eat. And you don't know that you have sold off your destiny, you sold off your glory. They will use it to do business in one whole year. Use it to run their things. Next year, they will arrange another one and invite you to come and eat. And you eat again. You discover that your destiny, your glory is being sold out. Battles will be there. You use a whole year to struggle, you will not achieve anything. Why? Someone smarter have used your glory. So you have to be extremely careful. Be careful of who you move with. Be careful of where you go to. You see, be careful of people you follow. There are some people, they lie. They will say, I have opportunity. One big woman is now carrying me. I'll just go to his house and sleep with her. She will give me big money. You don't know that it's your glory that you are donating to her. The same thing goes to some young girls that some big old men will go and carry in the university. They say they are enjoying lives. You don't know that you are destroying yourself. After sleeping with that man and collecting your 200 naira, the person may not even last 1 week before he will die of some strange sick ailment. Please, let God direct you. It's high time we begin to come back to God and we begin to live a decent life. And God will help you in Jesus' name. So such a case, you need deliverance also to deal with it. You can come out of it, but you need prayer. It's only God that can deliver you for such a case. The other one is ancestral sin. Ancestral sin. Ancestral sins are sins of our fathers. There are some people that come out from a generation of people that have done terrible things. People that have ruined generations. People that have destroyed lives. People that have destroyed, shattered other people's hopes. And God has packaged, prepared their sins to use it against them. Puts it there. so that they will suffer later in future. But they would have died, but their children will be the one to bear the consequence. That was the problem, that what causes the problem of Saul. He said, go and destroy all those people because of what they did. And some went and spared their king, Agag. And that was a major problem. God did that to punish them for what they did to the Israelites, the sins of their fathers. Look at this Lamentation chapter 5, verse 7. It says, I read, our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. He said, servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hands. Verse 9, we got our bread with the perils of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. You see, they were not the one that committed the sin. It was the sins of their fathers. But the effect of that sin was what they were facing. He said they were hungry. They risked their life to get their food. He said servants are ruling over them. They were supposed to be the rulers, but the people that are supposed to be feeding is not feeding them. People that are supposed to be working for them, they are not the one working for those people. Why? Because of the effects of the sins of their forefathers.